We've been asked many times if you can de-shine synthetics using baby powder. And to be perfectly honest, it's not something that I use, so I'm not really sure what to say. I have a hunch that it probably won't work on darker colors, but really I'm just guessing. So I dug up 3 different colors of wigs today so that we can test them together. So let's take a closer look at how this actually works. The biggest problem with synthetics is they tend to have an unnatural sheen when the light hits them. This can be an amplified effect when you are matching synthetics over the top of human hair, such as in a ponytail type of a hairpiece. Now, my understanding is that what people are trying to achieve by using some kind of baby powder is that this becomes more of a matte to match in with the human hair. So I'm not trying to take this and just cake on the powder. We're just more trying to make it a matte kind of a finish rather than so much sheen. So far I'm actually really liking the way that this looks on the blonde. So we're just lightly dusting this in, not trying to make it too white or change the color. Obviously that's not going to work. If you're changing the color, it would kind of ruin your effect. So I have to say, I'm impressed by the way that this is actually working. I don't know if you can see this, but this is the side where I have not put powder on, and this is the side that I have, and it's quite a big difference. So yeah, I'd say on blonde, it's a total win. On the brighter or darker colors, this is where my skepticism starts to set in. So I'm not convinced that these are gonna be too great. I'm a little worried about the color on these. But maybe once we get it brushed in, maybe that'll be okay. Well, I definitely say by using the powder, it's definitely looking more matte. It is changing the color a little bit. It's making it a little bit lighter, maybe a little bit more dull, not quite as vibrant, but it definitely is taking the shine off of it and making it look a bit more like human hair. So I think we might be onto something here. Just kind of depends on the look you're going for, and if you don't mind that it's matting it down, then maybe it'll be okay. Let's take a closer look at this red. Here is our powdered side versus our non-powdered side. I'd say it's a pretty distinct difference. However, I don't know if I really like the dulling effect for the color. So I'd say, depending on the circumstances, yeah, it's like a half win. Let's take a look at that on black. So for our black hair, just gonna add a little bit in and work it in. Since we are kind of not wanting to get too much of this over the color, we'll have to be a little bit more sparing on the black. Otherwise, all of our effect is going to be lost because the color is going to be changed. So we're gonna make sure that that stays within the realm of reality. So as I kind of suspected, the black is much, much harder to work with. It's definitely dulling it down and almost giving it a silver sheen, which, hey, I guess silver is in right now, so that could be a bonus, but I'm not sure it's the effect that I would choose to go with on the black. However, it is definitely giving it a more dulled impression. So after working this in and having the color kind of come back, I actually kind of like it. It's definitely a matted color, but the sheen is definitely gone. Here is our powdered side, and here is our shiny side. The color is definitely a little muted, but if you didn't know what the original color looked like, you might not notice that it was dulled. So I guess my conclusion is I do like the matte side, but I'm a little concerned that maybe the color isn't quite as sharp as I'd like it to be. So in conclusion, I think we did all right. I actually think it works pretty well to dull down the shine. However, just know that with it, you're going to take some of that color down as well. It works completely great on blondes. Vibrant colors, not as well, and black, well, you're definitely not gonna have a vibrant, true blue-black if you choose to go this route. So I'd say it works, kinda.